Hey guys, it's Jen. Today is Saturday, March 30th, 2013. Um, this isn't an update on my weight or anything like that, really. I'm not even quite sure why I felt the need to turn the stupid camera on and say this stuff, but this is the first time I've had time to myself all week. I'm actually starting to kind of like my job now. Keeps my mind busy, gives me something to do, and money is good to have. But I'm up at 6:30 in the morning, and I have to be up that early because it takes me like an hour to get there, and then I'm there until 5. It takes me about an hour to get, 15 minutes, something like that, to get home from work. And I immediately pick up my niece, and she's with me till about 11:30, and then my sister picks her up, and I go to bed. So Friday nights, she spends the night, blah, blah, blah. Point being, this is the first time I've had time to myself all week. This is the most amount of time I've had to myself. She spent the night last night, and I took her home. And I've had a couple hours to myself now, and now I'm like thinking about all this stuff. And I've been thinking about it all week, but when you're distracted, you're fine. Let me get to the point. I remember somebody left a note to me once saying that I shouldn't have had surgery because there's somebody out there in the world who could have been more successful with it and wouldn't have taken it for granted the way that I have. And when I got that note, I was both hurt and pissed off. Because at the time I didn't think I took my surgery for granted, and none of us do. And I still don't think to this day that I take the surgery for granted. I know what benefits I have because of the surgery, and I know the health benefits that I have because of it, and the weight loss that I've had because of the surgery. So I don't think I take the surgery for granted. And that person was basically just being, I don't even remember if it was a guy or a girl now, but whatever. Bitch comes to mind. But at any rate, I don't think I took the surgery for granted, and I still don't think I do, but I absolutely took for granted how easily things came to me after surgery. And I don't mean, and this is what's messed up by this, and this is kind of like life in general, I guess. After surgery, the liquid part, then the soft foods, and then protein, you get so, it's hard to transition into, but it's so easy. It's so easy. Like you just drink protein shakes, or I was taking cheese and sugar-free puddings, and that would fill me up. That was like, oh, I've had a slice of cheese, I can't eat anymore. And I remember thinking, like, if this is how I'm going to have to eat from now on, which is what I thought that's how I was going to eat, period, then this will be not a problem at all. I'll lose all the weight. I'll be down to like 130, and it'll be fine. But you learn quickly that little phase kind of passes, and then you start testing boundaries. And I think everybody does this eventually. I think I did it probably sooner than most, but I don't know, you just start testing boundaries, and then it's a slippery slope from there, because here you are, new anatomy, your body doesn't function the same, you're told that you shouldn't function the same, so you're doing everything in your power to follow the rules, and the rules are pretty easy to follow, but the mental stuff just totally fucks with your head. I mean, it's like, it's such a shock. Everything is such a shock, and it's happening so fast, and it's so overwhelming that it's like scary. And then you get to the point where you're testing boundaries, and you realize, like, hey, I can eat that, and I can eat that, and oh, I'll just have a little bit. I'm not going to eat too much, and oh, this made me sick. I'll never eat it again. And you go through these phases, and you go through these stages, and then you end up like I have been this week, where what am I, like a year and a month out, something like that. And I've had a Big Mac twice this week, and my dinners were usually fast food as well. So 2 fast food restaurants in a day, and You know who used to eat like that? The girl who needed bariatric surgery. And it's messed up that you can know that and still not care. And it's not like I don't care. It's not like I'm like, oh, whatever. It's not like that. It's like I don't have that thing anymore. There's something that you have immediately after surgery, and it's so like raw and powerful, but you don't know you have it. That sucks. You don't know you have it. And then you're like where I'm at now, which is where you look back in retrospect and you can see, like how good you had it when you first had surgery, and you're like, oh, I wish I could do that again. And the whole point of doing just the liquids and soft foods and all that is to heal because your stomach is healing. And it's to wean you away from all that shit you were eating before. And what's messed up is you can't just go from pre-eating or pre-op eating to post-op eating. It doesn't happen like that. And we beat ourselves up because we haven't changed our eating habits, or because it's too hard, or we revert back to how I've reverted back to choosing the foods that I chose pre-op. And I don't beat myself up over it. It's just like, God damn it, Jennifer, why the fuck are you doing this? And I'm sorry for the cussing, but it's really what I'm thinking to myself. And I just don't get it. It's like, yesterday I was sitting there on my couch, bent over in agony, because my dumb ass had a Big Mac for lunch, had Taco Bell for dinner, and then had a Three Musketeer right after, and I was so absolutely sick that I was throwing up for about a half an hour. And it passed, like dumping syndrome always does, and I don't remember the last time that I had dumping syndrome that bad that I was throwing up like that, but oh, it was awful. And then today, not much better. I mean, I had Subway for lunch, which is better than McDonald's, but I had pizza for dinner, and then I had like a low-carb ice cream bar. And I'm sitting here and I'm hunched over because my stomach is killing me. But guess what? Guess who's going to be eating pizza again? Guess who's going to be eating those stupid ice cream bars again? It's like not, the mental stuff is gone. That thing that you have after surgery is gone. I don't know where it goes. I don't know how to get it back. I regret that I took it for granted when I had it. And what sucks is that you know other people are going through this. I talk to other people, I talk to my friends, and I love my friends. Especially my friends who've had weight loss surgery. Not that I love them more, but I love them in a different way because they can relate. But I see them going through the same things, or having the same thoughts, or dealing with the same struggles, and yet I feel so alone. I just feel like I'm the only person who hasn't done this right. And I don't know, what is it going to take? I rearranged the organs in my body, and I'm still not learning. What does it take? I don't know. I don't know. And the more time that passes, the more I don't feel like I belong in this community. And I don't want that to slip away. And it is. It's like totally slipping away. Anyway, I'm gonna go. This is just kind of like a raw, candid, guess what can happen after surgery, video. So, thanks for watching. I'm still probably gonna update on Monday. I have no idea if I've lost weight this week or not. I think I lost like a pound. As of this morning, I lost a freaking pound, but we'll see scale says on Monday. Anyway, I will talk to you guys all soon, and I'm sorry for the rambling and the tears and just the conscious stream of thought here. I just, shit's for real. I thought people were saying, I'm not even in maintenance yet, and I thought when people said maintenance was hard, I didn't get it. I thought, well, why don't you just do the same thing you were doing before? I don't get it. I'm not even in maintenance, and I'm telling you, it's just another phase. Maybe I'll look at this in a year and be like, oh, why don't you see how good you have it right now? But right now it doesn't feel like I have it good at all. It feels like I'm totally missing the train. And I am totally, I just feel disconnected from it. I feel so disconnected from success. So, anyway, I will talk to you guys on Monday. Hope I didn't depress you. That wasn't the point of this video, but I will, oh my god, my stomach hurts. Alright, I have to go lay down. I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good weekend, and have a good Easter, and I will talk to you guys Monday. Bye.